I'm glad you're here today because what we're going to go over is how to show the plan, how you show your business to people so that they understand it. They understand how they get paid with no pyramids or any of that stuff. And I know for a lot of us, that's a little bit of a challenge. Hey, aloha, Mark J. coming to you from our beautiful home here in gorgeous Kauai, Hawaii. I'm the world's laziest networker, and along with my wife, the fabulous Davine, we're the creators of the #1 network training in the world, Go 90 Grow, and the Master Key Experience, the #1 and only course in the world that gives quantifiable results. In other words, what happened to all the students. Anyway, I'll never forget these guys from Minnesota called me. Let me say it right, from Minnesota. These guys from Minnesota called me, and they said, we're doing your skills and we're getting in front of people, but every time we do, people say that's a pyramid thing. And I said, well, let's get on a GoToMeeting. This was before Zoom. I said, let's get on a GoToMeeting and show me what you're doing. So the guy goes like this. He said, well, we show him this is you, and then we're going to help you sponsor 2 people, and then we're going to help them sponsor 2 people each, okay, and then we're going to help them sponsor 2 people each. And I said, and you're wondering why people say, is that a pyramid? Okay. And you're talking about what? Activate and qualify and all that. Whole bunch of words they never heard before. And just because you give them the definition, it doesn't make any difference. There's only one thing people remember after a meeting, and that's the story. They don't remember the founders. They don't remember the compensation plan. Because if you've ever signed anybody up in this business and you showed them the compensation plan when you signed them up, the first thing they want to know is, how do I get paid? Where's my check? Okay, so if you don't want people to think it's a pyramid, stop showing them pictures of pyramids. Duh, I'm Polish and Italian, and even I figured that one out. So I decided that there had to be a better way to explain to people how we actually get paid. And so you want to definitely hit my site, worldslaziestnetworker.com, and look for how to be a great storyteller, because I just want to give you the skill here of showing the plan. So we say you're probably wondering, Harry, how we actually make money. Well, we do it with a thing called the 3-step plan. Now, step 1, you were on Davine's list, and she contacted you, introduced me, and we invited you to look at this business, and you shared with us your reasons that you wanted to join. And so maybe you get a group of 10 people, you're doing this on a call. It really, a Zoom, it doesn't really matter, okay? So just kind of review how they got there. So I'm going to show you step 2, how we get paid, and then we'll do step 3, okay? And that's that. By the way, never show the business. Never, 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 never show your business until someone is giving you an agreement that they're going to give you a yes, a no, and not a maybe. Really easy skill, and that's coming up. That's actually over on the website too, so you can get that there. But anyway, so I'm going to say, well, this is how we actually get paid. We use this little thing called the 3-step plan, and that's where, we get introduced to people, we have a conversation, make sure it's not a waste of their time or ours. So this is our company, okay? And this is the up team. This is myself, Davine, Derek, Fred, and Bob that are all going to help you. And we're going to contact some people. So this is you right at the base of this thing, and we're going to contact some people, and we're going to bring them in the business, just like you're joining the business if you like what you see. And basically, at the end of a month, you'll have about 2 people in your business. This is called the power of 1. And then some of these people are going to bring in 4 or 5 partners to the table. Some aren't going to do very much, but they'll lead to somebody that does a lot. And usually after about, 2 months, you have about 4 or 5 people. And what are these people doing? They're DTSTing. They're doing the same thing, the 3-step plan. Step 1, invite people to look. Step 2, show them. Step 3, we'll get to shortly, okay? And at the end of 3 months, you're going to have 8 people, and then 16, and then 32 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In those 5 months, you didn't get 32 people in the business, Harry. You just got 1 a month that you introduced to Davine or me that came to the meeting and was open-minded like you. and said, yeah, I need a plan B. I need to get my kids' education paid for. And of course, this is going to continue to grow. Some of these people are going to do a lot. Some aren't going to do anything. That's just the way it is. Now, I know what you're starting to see here in the back of your mind is a tree. Nobody says, hey, that's a pyramid, okay? So stop drawing pyramids and start drawing trees. And then you're going to go to 64 people the next month. These people are all what? What are they doing, Harry? They're DTSTing. Yeah, you got that right. And that's what you want to do is engage them. And what are the three things we do? We what? We introduce and let our up team invite, and then some blabbermouth like me explains what we do. Pretty easy. By the way, the first thing that Davina and I did with you, that's as hard as we work. Do you think you can handle that level of work? Yes? So what we're doing here is trial closing him all along. Now, at here, it would go to 128, but do yourself a favor and make this 125. So I'm going to round this down. Then it'll go to 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000. So at the end of 1 year, this remarkable model is called the power of one. One person DTSTing effectively enough to teach other people how to DTST and get one person in a month. And of course, this is just going to continue to grow. Now it's out of your control. You have a whole lot of people DTSTing, doing the same thing. Hey, a palm tree just fell. Anyway, you can't stop me, okay? All right. So what happens at the end of the month is the company looks at everybody in your organization, whether or not they got product that month or not, and then they pay you on it. Now let's talk about what happens in real life, okay? In real life, this is not going to work out perfectly. So we're talking about 4,000 people in your organization, and leave a little bit of the tree here, okay? Leave a little bit of the tree to leave that impression. So we're supposed to have 4,000 people, okay? Let's say, for example, you failed 80% of the time. 80%. That would leave you, I'll do the math for you, with 800 people that are doing what? DTSTing on whatever date it is. I think today's May 10th. On May 10th of 2022, you're going to wake up with 800 people doing the same thing. So let's say we failed 80% of the time. Harry, let me ask you a question. You fail 80% of the time on your job, how long do you have it?
No, gone.
Not long at all, right? Well, in this business, with 800 people, the average order here is $100 a month that these people are buying. Some are buying more because they like to sell it. Some are buying more because they have a family. And some people don't buy it that month. It's fine. It all works out. But this is going to be at 100 a month on 800 people is 80,000 in volume, and we make about 5%. In other words, you're going to wake up on May 10th of 2022 with 800 people that know how to DTST, and you're already locked into about $50,000 a year if you don't do anything. What would happen if you didn't show up on your job for a year? That would be gone too, right? So here's the truth. I actually got worse at this the second year. I had about 800 people, and then I got fancy, and I got worse at it. I actually failed 95% of the time the second year, and that put my income over 15,000. Okay. Now we're not making any income claims. Basically, you know, your income is going to be in direct proportion to your effort and how well you decide to DTST, or if you get dumb like me and say, well, I think I could do it faster this way. It can't be any faster. There's one fastest way to get there. This is it. But here's the hook. When you get around here, depending on their consciousness, 500, 1,000 to 2,000 people, their sales filter is going to come up because they can't see it in their mind. They don't believe it. So when you bring the 4,000 up here and you say, let's say we failed 80% of the time, and you come down to 800, boom, they're in. And all you got to do is not talk them out of it. So at this point, at 4,000 a month, on your way to bigger income because you now have 800 people versus one that you're starting with today, then Jack and Jill are walking across stage debt-free, and you feel, I believe you told me, incredible peace of mind. Yes? And he's going to say yes. Now, I want you to notice something. Nothing about pin levels, nothing about business volume, nothing about differential, no fast start bonuses, no matching bonuses, no duty, okay? Right? There's no crap here. You know what people understand? They understand how to do this. And inside what I told you, with the 4 little factors of how to be a great storyteller, so get over to that site or get on our list. You can do it. So here's what I'm telling you. At freenetworkskills.biz, that link will be down there. I'm giving you my 2 top skills to have people say yes in less than 17 seconds. Not a made-up number. Fact, okay? As a matter of fact, their decision to look or not look is made in the first 7 to 12 seconds. So you better know how to approach them. That'll show you how to do it. It'll show you the 2 most powerful words in network marketing. But what I want you to do for me is 3 things. I want you to subscribe and hit the bell, okay? Because that makes me feel good, okay? I want you to comment down below and tell us what you'd like to see a little bit more of, or some areas that you're struggling in your business, okay? And then if you see yourself as a leader already, then do what leaders do. When they find rock solid information that will help their team, that doesn't cost any money, they get over and do it. Now, if you're not seeing this on YouTube, head over to our YouTube channel and check it out. You'll love all the skills that are over there too. Anyway, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you at the top.